Uh.
Hey guys, my name is Adam Lash and welcome to another WYS by Adam Lash. Today I want to talk about something that many people don't know about or maybe forget about, which is to check the health of your battery. Now this is an important subject because your battery powers your laptop, and the health of your battery is extremely important as well for your overall battery or laptop health. Today I want to talk about what it means to check your battery health, what the cycle count refers to, how to prolong the health of your battery, and how to do it on both machines, on Mac and on Windows. So let's get started. All right, so I've got both machines right here in front of me. This is a Mac, and that's a Windows machine. That's a MacBook Pro, and that's a Razer Blade. I want to talk about how to check the battery health on the Mac first, and then we'll do the one on Windows, on the Razer Blade. So let's get to it. All right, first we're going to start with the Mac. But before I tell you how to do this, I've left a link in the description below. It's about determining the battery cycle count for Mac notebooks. So that teaches you how to determine the number of cycles your Mac notebook's battery has. Now, this information is very useful. We're going to go through this as well. I've left the link in the description. The first thing we're going to do is go to About This Mac and then click on System Report. Once you click on System Report, you're going to see all different types of things here. Scroll all the way down to Power. Now, this information is very useful. It's going to tell you the model number, the device name, the firmware version, blah, blah, blah. And then you get to something called Cycle Count. And I've got here 188 condition normal. This is very useful information, and state of the charge right now is 83%. Okay, cycle count, what does that mean? So let's go back. All right, so let's go back to the window that I've opened right now, and let's determine what that means. So when you use your Mac notebook, the battery goes through charge cycles. A charge cycle happens when you use all of your battery's power, but that does not necessarily mean a single charge. For example, you could use half of your notebook's charge in one day and then recharge it fully. If you did the same thing the next day, it would count as one charge cycle, not two. So keep that in mind. If you do this, it's going to count as one charge cycle, not two. In this way, it might take several days to complete a cycle. Now, batteries have a limited amount of charge cycles before their performance is expected to diminish. Apple says that once the cycle count is reached, a replacement battery is recommended to maintain performance, and you can use your battery after it reaches its maximum cycle count, but you might notice a reduction in your battery life. Knowing how many charge cycles your battery has and how many are left can help you determine when a battery replacement is required. Your battery is designed to retain up to 80% of its original charge capacity at its maximum cycle count. For best performance, replace your battery when you reach its maximum cycle count. Now let's have a look at this table right here. Apple talks about cycle count limits, so you can use this table to see the cycle count limit for your computer's battery, and the battery is considered consumed once it reaches the limit. So for MacBooks with Retinas, all the way 12-inch 2017, 2016, 2015, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it says here that the maximum cycle count is 1,000. The MacBook Pro 16-inch, I've got 1,000 cycles. You can see that here. So the MacBook Pro 16-inch right there has a maximum cycle count of 1,000. So that's the maximum cycle count. Again, what that means is that once you reach this number, that's considered consumed. You've got to get your battery replaced. Now, there's another way which I like, apart from this. My favorite way of doing this is using something called ISAT Menus. Now, if you don't know what that is, watch my video on ISAT Menus. I've talked about this in depth, and you can see here the battery menu by just clicking here, by just clicking Health. You can see the design capacity, the current capacity, and the manufacture date. So that tells you the cycles. That's the most important thing that you need. This information that you're trying to obtain from MacBook Pro's power information from About, you can still get it from ISAT Menus. It's pretty cool. Cycles and health. That tells you the health of your battery. Mine is 92% right now. 188 cycles, and it was manufactured on the 21st of September 2019. So that's it. That's how you can find out the health of your battery on a MacBook Pro. Now let's move on to Windows laptops. Windows laptops are a little more subtle. It's not as simple as a Mac's battery health report. It's a little bit more complicated, but it can be done. I've left all the instructions in the video in the description. Just go to command prompt. So that's the first thing you do. Just type command CMD. Once you type CMD, there is a command that you need to type, which is, now type this on your keyboard, okay? So that is power, POWER, CFG, then space / battery report. So once you type that, once you go to CMD and type that, just type enter. Now when you do, it says here, battery life report saved to file path C users XDR, blah, blah, blah. You're going to find it. It's an HTML file. So that's you're going to open that with, let's say, Internet Explorer or Edge, in this case Edge, Chrome, whatever Explorer you got. Once you generate the report, you're going to find it here. So go to the directory. Mine is under C users XDR. So that's the one, battery report. Double click on that and you're going to see the full detailed battery report. Think of this as a nice hidden feature from Windows. Not many people know about this, but it's incredibly useful. It gives you all the information that you need to know about the installed battery, like the serial number, chemistry, design capacity, full charge capacity. The design capacity is the original charge maximum, and the full charge capacity is how much charge your laptop is capable of holding right now. The cycle count, like we talked about, shows you how many times the battery has gone through a charge. Now, if these two numbers are pretty close, then you have a healthy battery. Otherwise, you don't have a healthy battery and you may have to replace that. So this gives you the recent usage, the capacity the remaining, start time, state, source, and all that. That's pretty cool. Start time, state, duration, and energy drained. Okay, this is the usage history. History of system usage on AC and battery. It tells you how much it was used for both battery duration and AC duration. Battery capacity history, that tells you the capacity, the design capacity, full charge capacity for the battery. And as you can see, the more you use your laptop, in time, your full charge capacity will decrease. This is your design capacity. And as you can notice here, the full charge capacity is decreasing and decreasing. What is today? Today is, okay, the 17th. Now it reached 79,757 milliwatt hour. So from 80,219, which is 98%. Not bad still. So in time, this will naturally drop, which is fine. Battery life estimates. This gives you the estimates based on observed drains. So at full charge, these are the estimates. At design capacity, these are the estimates. They're pretty close, not bad. So that gives you the estimates and current estimate of battery life based on all observed drains since OS install. That's the estimate right here from active. Okay. I guess the most important thing that you're going to look out for is the design capacity here and the full charge capacity. The cycle count is not mentioned here, unfortunately. Maybe for some people it's going to be mentioned. That's important. And that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Enjoy checking your battery health on both Mac and Windows. And happy, healthy batteries.